Hey everybody. Let me know if you can hear an echo because per usual, I can hear an echo on my iPad, but I just want to make sure that you guys don't hear it. But hi, you guys. Romeo today is not Romeoing the way he normally Romeos. So I'm behind, but I was like, let me not, be super late trying to fix it. I guess I'll just try to fix my little situation on live with you guys. But for those that are catching the replay, if you are new to my channel, I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. This is Angel B Designs. I do a whole lot of different kinds of crafts here, a lot of bling, a lot of puff, a lot of HTV. I do have a glow forge. I don't use it that often, but I do have a whole bunch of machines and a whole bunch of videos. So this is going to be a more kind of interactive live. I do answer questions. I talk to my viewers, my subscribers, people who are here in the comment section, people in the bushes. I talk and I interact. So if you are looking for something that is more structured, please head over to my channel and you will get over 300 plus videos of structured tutorials. Okay, but for today, for right now, for this live, we like to cackle here. Okay. So currently my situation now, I'm going to start. I always, when me and my husband was doing pre-marriage counseling, they always told us you start with the positive, then go to the negative, and then you end with the positive. Okay. So I'm going to start with the positive. The positive is the highlight of today's live, which is you guys, the 24-inch rhinestone flock. I told myself last week, because I've come on live now for maybe a month straight or something like that. And every live I blink. So I told myself last week, I was like, I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to blink. But then I got this in the mail. So I'm going to blink today. Sorry. I'm going to blink. Sorry. But yes, the McQuacken's crew sent me the 24-inch flock. The issue, okay, that's the positive. Do y'all see this flock? It is linked down in my description box. If you have a 24-inch cutter like I do, I actually have two of them, which is the Silhouette Pro, the 24-inch one, and then I also have a Siser Romeo, which is a 24-inch cutter. This fits perfectly in both. Now, I haven't used my Pro in a while, like 2 years kind of, but I was cutting this in the Romeo and it fits beautifully. Excuse me, it fits beautifully. Okay. So the positive, this flock, and it's not gummy. I'm about to peel it with you guys so that y'all can see it's not gummy like the pink flock. Okay. Okay. Positive, positive, positive. All right. We're going to continue on with the positive because I'm not ready to get to the negative yet. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody that's here because I'm going to stay with the positivity because Romeo is getting on my nerves today. Okay. I don't know why, but Romeo is getting on my nerves today. Let me scroll up to the top. All right. Hey, Marilyn. How are you, Marilyn? So I want to know, when are we going to, you and Patrice and Eve and Dimps and Delonda, when are we doing a big blinger live again? If you're still here, Marilyn. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Hey, Nawan, how are you? Miss Cook. Y'all, that's my mother-in-law. Say hello to my mother-in-law, Miss Cook. Join my channel. Hey, Gail, how are you? Hey, Judy. You guys, if you are new to blinging, like you're trying to actively get into blinging and you're a beginner, comment beginner. Last week I asked you guys to comment beginner. There was a lot of beginners in this live. So I want to know who here is a beginner. Hey, Drusilla. Did I say that right? Drusilla. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Sandra. I'm just going to kind of quickly scroll down because I'm not even done cutting because Romeo has been doing me bold today, so I'm not even done cutting. So I got to get to it. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Hey, Elevate Artistry, how are you? Hey, Karen. Hey, Louise. Scrolling. Hey, Martha. Hey, Dee Dee, how are you? Hey, Kit Kats. Oh, Westland's not that far from me. I'm in Southfield. Eve had problems last night with the Romeo too. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's just a Romeo thing. I don't know. But Romeo has been not Romeoing today. I don't know what the problem is. Hey, Denisha. Hey, Miss C. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, LaShonda. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Carla. Okay, I think I'm at the bottom now. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know. No, I'm not. Okay, there we go. It just updated. Now I just lost my place. Oh, hey, Candace. Hey, Jessie. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Gina. Hey, Sandra. There's 2 Sandras and a Sandra. Okay. Karen is a beginner. Miss C is a beginner. Lynn is a beginner. Monica is a beginner. Laura is a beginner. Hello. Gail, you're not a beginner. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Deb. Hey, Tianda. Denisha is a beginner. Hey, Karen. This is my first time catching you live, and I'm excited to see what you're teaching. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for being here. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Lashar. Hey, Darlene. Oh, Darlene's a beginner. Okay. I think I'm at the bottom now. Okay. So, now the negative. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with Romeo today. Okay. So, when I originally, this file that I'm going to use today, so I wanted to cut because you guys, I haven't been able to successfully cut my flock without a mat thus far. So I'm the type of person, when I figure out something and it works, I don't typically change from that. So once I figured out, like, I tried to cut my flock without the mat a couple of times, like 2 or 3 times, and it just was not working. So I put the flock on a mat and it worked perfectly. I've never had any problems since. So for the last couple of months, I've just been cutting my flock on the mat. I haven't switched it. But Eve sent me this 24-inch flock and I wanted to try to cut it without the mat. But of course, it didn't work. It did not work. But then I remembered, because so the Siser Romeo does not come with a 24 by 24 mat. However, the Silhouette Pro does. So earlier today, when I was cutting my flock, I forgot I had this mat. Literally up until 3 minutes before I started this live, I ran to the bathroom so that I wouldn't have to use the bathroom on live. And I was like, dang, I really wish I had a 24 by 24 mat. And then it clicked in my head that I had one because it came with the Silhouette Studio Pro. So this is a Silhouette mat. I am going to attempt to try to cut on this mat today. We're going to see how it works. But y'all, let me show you what Romeo has been doing, because let me just show you. Okay, so I cut some flock on a mat. So I was just trying to get my template cut out because I'm like, I need to get my template cut out. So it was cutting. I think like part of my template is okay, but I don't think this part of my template is okay. Okay. My mat started to go crooked for some reason. And it's like, that has been the consensus literally all day. Either my flock is going crooked, my mat is going crooked, something. No matter how many times I move my rollers, reposition my rollers, add more rollers, take away rollers, no matter what I do, I cannot get my material to stay straight underneath the rollers. It's driving me crazy. Anyways, like I said, I think this front part of my template cut right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel this back, and I'm going to show you how this flock is not that gummy. Okay. Also, I do get perfect cuts when I use it on the mat, which is why I just have been continuing to do that on the mat, because look at this, perfect cuts, right? Nope, not right here. So look, you see these holes are like funny looking. That means it must have, when it was cutting on this side, this is when it must have repositioned, because these holes are like oval shaped. I'm going to go ahead and peel it anyway because it's already cut, but I just want to show you guys. I don't know if you can see right here. These holes are oval shaped because instead of my mat being like this, it started to turn like this, which made my holes cut oval shaped instead of round. So the part of my template that I thought was okay is actually not okay. And see, look, you see how the holes got smaller and smaller because my mat was twisted. So basically this whole piece of flock is like ruined, which is a lot of flock, and I'm so irritated. But look, do you see how all the holes are staying? Do you see how, I mean, all the flock dots are staying, and it's not like gummy? Do y'all see any strings? No strings. Okay. No strings at all. Even though this whole piece of flock is wasted, I wanted to show y'all that. So we're going to try this template one more again. One more again. Okay. If it don't work, I'm just going to unplug Romeo, and I don't know. And then look, you see the Cricut right here? I went to get my Cricut out because I was going to cut, because the file that I'm using today has flock and it also has HTV. I was going to use my Cricut to cut the HTV while the Romeo was cutting the flock. And Cricut is down, or my Cricut is down, or Cricut Design Space is not working. So now I can't use Cricut either. At this point, I'm going to just be on this live talking to y'all because these machines, they say it's Thanksgiving week. We out of commission. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hey, Dems Boo, how are you? Anissa is a beginner. Laura, you have a Cricut maker and you want to make rhinestones with them? Yes, correct, Gail. You can cut the so the 12-inch flock, which is what I was cutting on this one, because I do have some 12-inch flock too. This is the 12-inch flock that I wasted. This is the 12-inch flock here, and then there's also 24-inch flock. So her HotFix store is linked in my description box, the 24-inch flock, but if you just kind of click out of the 24-inch, you will see the 12-inch as well. So she does have both. Yes, I love the purple flock too. You can cut out that inside and use it for something else. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it to the side right now and try to save what I can. Wait, you're live now? I thought I was watching. No, I am live now. I was going to get the Romeo. I better wait. I love the Romeo. Like, don't get me wrong. It's still one of my favorite machines. It do sometimes have an attitude. Like, I'm not going to hold you up, but I feel like that's all machines. I feel like when I had my Cricut, there were days that my Cricut just wasn't acting right. I feel like any vinyl cutter has its days. And today, I don't know, Romeo just, I didn't see all of Eve's live last night. So I didn't see her Romeo messing up. What was her Romeo doing? The same thing mine is. It's not keeping my material straight, and I don't know why. But let's get to cutting this. Let's get to cutting. I'm about to pull up Leonardo Design Studio really quickly, and then I will share my screen and we'll try to get this cut. I'm going to try to cut it with the Silhouette Studio mat because, like I said, my material, for whatever reason, I have not been able to successfully cut out the flock without a mat. So I'm going to try the Silhouette Studio mat, and see if it works. Okay, let me share my screen. Present, share screen. Okay, let's go to, okay. So this is Leonardo Design Studio when you first open it, okay? So I am gonna go over here to the cutting mat and the artboard cutting mat tab here. And I'm gonna go ahead and change this to 24 by 24. Actually, I have to click the cutting mat and then select the 24 by 24 mat. So you would do the media width and the media length. You would change on material roll if you were not using a mat. But I am going to be using a mat today. So I just clicked generic mat 24 inches by 24 inches, which is the size of the Silhouette Studio mat that I'm going to be using. So now I'm going to go ahead and import my file. And then I do want to do cut only. And then we're going to select next. And then I have, you know, this is the color layer, sorry, the color layer count, and it tells you what colors are in use. We're just going to go ahead and select apply. Now, my Leonardo Design Studio has never had an issue bringing in my template the incorrect size. This is the correct size of the template, 10.821 by 9.577. So this is the correct size, okay? From my knowledge, anybody who uses Leonardo Design Studio also, you know, is able to bring in their templates without having to resize them or anything like that. Leonardo Design Studio does pretty well with bringing in the templates the correct size. This is the template I'm using today. I did make it. It is linked in the description box below. It's in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I'm going to go ahead and select it, and then I'm going to ungroup. And then we're going to move. So this is the inside layer. This is the outline. And then these three pieces, I'm going to use glitter HTV. So I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way for now. And we're just going to work with the rhinestone pieces. Now with the 24-inch material, if you are able to use a 24-inch cutter and you're able to not have the mat, you go girl, okay? Lucky you. But basically the way that you would line it up on your, to be able to use this 24-inch roll, we're going to go ahead to send design, and I'm going to go to the cutting page here. You do want all artwork that fits on the page. We're going to leave that checked. Oh, I got to make these both the same color. I just turned them both black so that they'll cut at the same time. And then we're going to hit send. So this would be if I was cutting it without a mat, just the material. Okay. So if you just placed your material inside the machine with no mat, this is how it's going to look if you are using Leonardo's Design Studio with the Leonardo Romeo. Okay. Again, for the 24-inch cutter, for the 24-inch flock roll, you cannot use a Juliet. It's going to be too big. You would have to go with the 12-inch roll. But basically you would be able to cut them side by side versus cutting them the long way if you were going to use like a 12 by 24 mat. But again, I can't use my material roll. I do have to use a cutting mat, and it's going to look pretty much the same way. Okay, so the templates are going to be side by side, and I do have to place them onto my mat to cut them. I do like to have the auto weed box just because for me, like when I'm going to peel it, it just peels a little bit easier for me. So I am going to use it, and I'm going to put 12 inches of material. 12, it's going to be 12. No, it's going to be 12 by 24. Okay, it's going to be 12 by 24. So I'm going to take you guys over to my table, and then I'm going to get this on my mat, and we'll go ahead and start cutting. I'm looking at the comments here. I just recently had to send my Romeo back because I was unable to connect via Wi-Fi. Oh, that's good, Vicky. At least they'll send you a new one. I cut the rhinestone flock with the Romeo, and it does cut perfect. Yep, mine always cuts perfect when I use the mat. I always have issues though when I try not to, like when I just try to not use a mat. I don't know what it is. Really? I love my Romeo. I call my Cricket and Silhouette Thelma Louise. That's funny. Hey, Viola, how are you? Hey, Lucille. Hey, Robin. Her Romeo didn't cut some areas. Okay. So LaShonda says she's always cut on a mat with the Juliet. Yeah, I don't know. I have to use the mat, and I don't know why it makes me use the mat. One of these days, I'm going to reach out to Patrick to see if we can figure that out, why it always makes me cut on the mats. Hopefully you guys can still see me because I know I'm doing a lot. But let me go grab my iPad. And I'm going to stop share. Let me go grab my iPad. I also have purple flock dots everywhere as well. Actually, let me put it on the other side. I know I should have had this set up before I went live, but you guys, it was just a mess. I got purple flock dots literally all over the floor. They're all on the bottom of my shoes. Okay, let me add in. Okay. Now, you guys, I never actually used this mat. And I got flock dots on my hands. Lord Jesus. I've never actually used this mat. So this is, and it's not like super sticky. So this is my first time using this mat with y'all. And if this doesn't work, I'll just pull out one of my older templates I got or something. But basically what I'm going to do is I am going to line up. Oh my gosh. This mat, this roll is huge. I'm basically going to just line up the material on the mat. And I'm going to cut the piece that I need. And hopefully this works. You know what I need? I need one of those big rulers because I only got this little small one. I don't have the 24-inch one. I'm gonna make this a tiny bit bigger. Y'all, let's pray Romeo cuts this, because I don't got time to be wasting no more flock. Pray for Romeo, please. And then I'm gonna take off the material that I don't need. Okay. So my mat is ready to go ahead and go into the kata. And I'll turn it around so y'all can see. For those who don't have a Siser machine, this is the Siser Romeo. It's a 24-inch cutter. You guys, I absolutely love this machine. I'm having issues with it today, but it's very far, and I'm just going to clean off my blade just to make sure there's no block or nothing on it. But issues with this cutter is very far and few in between. It's not a whole lot. It's just sometimes. But again, I do feel like all machines get an attitude every now and then. So what I'm doing here, there's some arrows here. I'm lining the mat up with the arrows. And then there's a pin, like the pinch rollers. You can open and close them here. That's what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and take this. Can you guys still hear me? There's a pinch. These are the rollers here, but to open and close them, there's a lever back here. Okay, so I open the lever, put my mat in, and then close it back. Okay, and then I'm going to take this blade and I'm going to line it up with the flock using the arrows on the machine. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just press send to cutter on my computer. I'm going back through the comments. Why is this not cutting? Send to cutter. Come on, Romeo, stop embarrassing me. Okay. It looks like it's cutting right now. It'd be like the first 10 minutes it cuts fine, and I look up and the whole mat is shifted that way. That's what happened last time. Let me add me back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go through the comments. I love using the weed box. I do too. Love the purple flock dots. I have purple flock dots literally everywhere. Thank you, Indigenous Ink and Beads. Thank you, Darlene. Is it cutting too deep or not deep enough? So without the mat, it's not staying aligned. So with the material, when it's like cutting the material, instead of it staying aligned with the rollers, it makes my material like shift. So it's either always shifting to the left or shifting to the right. So like I'll get a good cut at the beginning part, but then towards the end, for some reason, my material just shifts. Now, the issue I've been having today is that with my mat is shifting too. And I don't know why. because normally my mats never shift. It's only the material when I cut without the mat. But today it's Romeo said it's Thanksgiving week. What are we doing? Apparently. I hate when the flock dots go everywhere. See, okay, what I did, the first template I did, I tried to get, so half of it was messed up, but the front part of it was not. So I tried to put it, well, I put it on my pink cutting mat right here. I put it on my pink cutting mat to get the rest of the dots up. The dots came up just fine. But then I took my squeegee and I went to try to scrape it. That was the first time I'd ever done that. I went to try to scrape the flock dots off the pink mat with the squeegee, and they went flying literally everywhere. There's purple flock dots. They're literally everywhere. My jacket that I was wearing, covered. My shoes are covered in them right now. Literally, purple flock dots are everywhere. All machines have their days. Yes, they definitely do. Twyla, that 24-inch mat that I'm using, that came with my Silhouette Studio Pro machine, the 24-inch cutter. I bought that like 2 years ago. That's the mat that came with it. I do think that they sell them at Michael's though. Hey, Patrice. Thank you, Marilyn. No worries, Patrice. Tell her we said happy birthday. Hey, Breezy, how are you? You went to work with purple flock dots on your uniform. Oh my goodness. Hey, Delonda. Hey, Mr. McQuackins. Okay. The mat seems to be doing just fine right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit back down. I do still have to cut my HTV, but that shouldn't take long at all. So I wanted to use my Cricut to cut it, but for whatever reason, Cricut ain't working either. So I am just going to talk about the colors I'm going to use while we are waiting for this template to cut. And I'm going to keep the camera on so that I can see, because it's behind me and I ain't going to be able to see. But see, it sounds like it's trying to do it. Maybe I need to get a bigger table. I don't know. We got to figure that out. But anyways, so for this design, you guys, I'm using, I'm going to use Aquamarine AD and Icicles. It's only a 2-color design. I'm only going to do 2 colors. And then I'm going to use for the HTV part, I'm going to do some glitter. I do have silver and I have white, because I'm putting it on a navy blue shirt. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the silver and the white. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the silver and white. And y'all, I haven't cut this template before, so I don't know. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the screen to make sure my mat isn't going crooked. That's why I keep like zoning out, because I'm looking at the mat. What colors are on your shirt? So my shirt is, I'll take this off real quick. My shirt is Violet Volcano, Violet Ice, and Light Siam AB. And then Black Diamond Enough and Labrador on the outline. This is my favorite color combo. Violet Volcano, Violet Ice, and Light Siam AB. The Neon Purple AB is also a fave now as well, but this is my favorite color combo. I've used this like a bunch of different times on a bunch of different templates. Let me add this back to the stage because y'all don't got time. I don't got time to waste any more flock. But yeah, normally I like to have my flock cut out when I come on live, but it just was, y'all, it was not working today. I don't know. There was something I want. Oh, I saw a question because I'm like, I know there was something I wanted to talk to y'all about. I saw the question earlier. Somebody was asking me about the baby. So last week, if you watched my live last week, I told you guys, this was on Monday last week. I told you guys that my husband and I were going to be getting a foster baby. We got a 6-month-old. And then Tuesday was supposed to be when they came to inspect my house to make sure my house was, okay for him to come. So Tuesday came. She got there at about noon. You guys, she walked in and said, are you okay with getting baby today? I'm going to go pick him up today. We want you to go pick him up today. This was on Tuesday. So she did the inspection and the interview and everything. And then literally at that, y'all thought it was messing up. At the end of the entire interview and the inspection, she called the other lady. This was at like 12:45. Called her on the phone and said, this house is beautiful. It's amazing. These people are amazing. They're good to go. The hearing for me to get him was at 1:30. And she called her at 12:45 and was at my house at 12 o'clock. So they had like completely planned all of that for me to get him that day. The hearing was at 1:30 and I went and picked him up at 5. So his name is Gavin. He's a 6-month-old baby. It's technically my cousin. He's technically my cousin, my first cousin. And we went and picked him up on Tuesday. So he has been with us the whole week. It'll be a week tomorrow. He is a very, very happy baby. Now, I will say the first kind of like 2 days was a little rough. If you guys didn't notice, I really didn't post at all last week. Not here, not on Instagram. It was a lot because I didn't expect to get him on Tuesday. I expected to get him like the beginning of this week was when I expected to get him. So I had no idea, the day that she did the interview, that was going to be the exact same day I was going to get him. So it really happened really fast. Like I was asked on Thursday if I would take him and I got him on Tuesday. Like that's how fast it was. Like I didn't have formula. The clothes they gave me were too small. So me and my husband went, the baby, and my husband, after we took the kids to school on Wednesday morning, the day after we got him, we just went to Target and just bought a bunch of stuff for him. So he's a very happy baby. Like I said, the first 2 days were a little rough. We were just kind of getting to know each other, and I think he was a little, it's a new environment, a new person, new experience for him. So it was a little rough, but we're good now. He's very happy, very pleasant, very busy. Y'all, he is so busy. So busy. And he is heavy. He is a big boy too, you guys. He is 6 months and I had to buy 12-month clothes. The 9-month clothes that they gave me, most of them were too small. The 9-month clothes they gave me were too small. There was like a couple of onesies that still fit. You know how like depending on where you get them from, they might run a little bit bigger or true to size. The stuff that ran like true to size, they did not fit. That baby is in 12 months. Okay, he is a big boy. We was up here in my office before the live, and I don't have an elevator in this building. It's a two-story walk up, and carrying his little chunky butt up them stairs, y'all, I felt like I threw my back out. He's a big boy. Okay, now Flock, don't play with me. It looks like it's still doing good. Not the Flock, it's Romeo. Romeo has been playing with me today. Let me see. Hey, everybody watching that I did not see. How are you guys? Hey, everybody in the bushes. How are you guys doing? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Lord, move fast. That baby needed y'all. Hey, Sonia. How are you? Thank you, guys. Yes, he is so chunky. It's always good to keep him from the RD system. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want him to go into the system. He's too small. He's too small. He's on. I mean, he's a big 6-month-old, but he's only 6 months. He's so little. No. I'm tired, but I would feel bad, you know. I'm the type of person, I have a very big heart. So if my mom is the one who asked me to take him, if she asked me and I said no, and then he turned around and had to go into the system, yeah, I would feel bad. I would just call him up like, I changed my mind. Forget it. Bring him to me right now. I'm coming to get him. Drop the Addy. I'm on my way. I like stuff like that. You know, it makes me feel bad. So the purple flock is so pretty on that machine. It really is. Okay, I think Romeo wanna get it together. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, next week I'm gonna try not to do bling again. I'm gonna try to do something different next week. But what are you guys up to while we're waiting on this template to cut? This is why I tried to cut 2 templates so that I could brush something in while I was waiting for that one to cut, but it didn't cut either. Literally nothing cut today. So that's why I don't have anything to brush in. But like I said, for the template I'm using today, I'm gonna do aquamarine AB and icicles, and it's gonna go on a navy blue shirt. And the template that I made it from an SVG file. So if you don't make templates, or you have a hard time like making them from scratch, like I still have a very hard time making templates from scratch, don't get me wrong. So one little kind of like cheat way, I guess, you could do it is by taking an SVG file. You can either make an SVG file like in Canva Pro, you can download it as an SVG and then turn it into a Rhinestone file from the regular SVG file, like a cut file, like what you would use for HTP or anything like that. I'm trying to get a design ready for when I can bring kids. It's a painting Christmas project. Okay. The shirt is so beautiful. Did I hear you say the rhinestone color that I was working on? Yep. So Karen, we have Violet Volcano, Violet Ice, Light Cyan AB. The word enough is in Black Diamond. No. Yes, Black Diamond. And then the outline is Labrador. I made an HTV shirt with my cookie today. I can't get my Cricut to work. I haven't been on Cricut in so long. When I tried to open up Cricut Design Space today, it was, I don't know. It just wasn't doing anything. Let me see how much longer we got on the vlog. I think it's almost done. Okay, so that's looking really good. Hopefully it stays like that to the end because it's almost done. And when I cut my flock on the mat, I use 13 speed, 63/4, and I always get perfect cuts every time. I still have to cut my HTV. I forgot about that. Does anybody have any questions about Leonardo Design Studio, Siser Romeo, Siser Juliet? I don't have a Juliet, but it's basically the same machine. One's 12 inches, one is 24 inches. And I think the Juliet has a cover on it, whereas the Romeo does not. Those are pretty much the only differences, though, to my knowledge. Everything else is the same, and they use the same software. But does anybody have any questions about Bling, Romeo, Juliet, Flock, Rhinestones, the buy-in? Does anybody know when the buy-in? She said it starts Black Friday, right? Am I correct? Black Friday? Let me see if I can go to a website. Okay, so Thursday night at midnight, and it goes till Monday. Monday midnight Monday. Oh, and Rosalind said free shipping on orders over $100. So it starts Thursday, Thanksgiving night at midnight, which is going into Black Friday. And then the deals in Monday night, the full buy-in. Okay. So the buy-in goes from look at that. Okay. Let me go get this mat. All right. Romeo decided to stop embarrassing me. Let me take the iPad off. So let's see how it cut. But this mat is so huge. But let's see how it cut. Romeo finally decided to stop embarrassing me. Yes, come on, Flock. Oh, I got a couple dots there. So, couple dots, not too many. Hopefully the rest of it is just a couple. I just take tweezers, some pointy tweezers, and just kind of pull the dots out as I'm peeling it, because it's, for some reason, it's just easier for me to do it as I'm peeling rather than peel the whole thing and then try to pick them out. My arm doesn't like stick to the flock. Got a couple more. So this is definitely way better, y'all. I was going to be so upset if I wasted more flock. But so far, it's not perfect. We got some dots here, but my mat didn't go crooked. That was the issue I was having. Yeah, I throw my flock dots on the floor and then vacuuming them up. And that's if they're not on the bottom of my shoe. So, oh my goodness. So this was like, let me tell y'all this story. Like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I throw my flock dots on the floor and then I vacuum. But sometimes the flock dots fall onto the floor with the sticky part up. And then, of course, I'm still, walking around. So sometimes the flock dots, I'll step on them and they get stuck to the bottom of my shoes. So what I was doing was I would go outside and I would scrape my feet in the grass. I have a suite, and my landlord one day, he caught me in the hallway and he was like, would you happen to know what these pink dots are in the grass? Because I guess the lawn man said something to him. He didn't know what they were. But I'm like, how did y'all see them pink dots? But you guys, they saw the pink dots and they asked me if I knew what the pink dots were, and I said no. I said no. I'm a hot mess. In case y'all didn't know, I'm quiet, but I'm a hot mess. I really am. All right. That looks good. That looks good. Did I miss any? Yeah, I missed one right here. I feel like they caught me on camera and that's why they asked me. And now he knows I lied. But I panicked because I thought he was going to make me pay the lawman, and I didn't want to. I just have a feeling they caught me on camera. Okay, but anyways, so yeah, Romeo got it together. Let's go ahead. I put mine on cardstock, so I'm going to get some cardstock to put this on. I actually have to order some mats because this is the rest of the cardstock that I have. I don't have that much left. So I will probably start using some mats once my cardstock is out. Y'all, they got all the info in the comments, okay, about the buy-in. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at all of them. Okay. See, I put my templates on cardstock like this. Again, because I have a whole lot of cardstock, and then I'm just going to cut it. But there are a lot of people who use chopping mats. Which I'll have to get some chopping mats here soon because I'm about to be out of cardstock. I didn't, after he questioned me about the pink dot, y'all, I didn't do that no more. I stopped doing that. Scraping my feet on the grass. It was so convenient though. Now I have a little mat. I mean, like a, you know, those mats where you dry your feet off, like when you come in the house, you wipe your feet on them. I have one of those by the front door. So now I just scrape my feet on that and then I vacuum that. But it was convenient scraping my feet in the grass. Hey Eve, how are you? And now there'll be purple dots in the grass. No, I don't scrape my feet in the grass no more. Because now I think he's watching me. Okay, so we got the two templates. Let me go ahead and get this flock. I mean, not flock. Let me go ahead and get this HTV cutting while I'm brushing this in. I'm going to do silver and white. Yeah, I'm gonna do silver and white. Okay. Send design. I'm gonna bring you guys back over to y'all, why my husband texting me about why I lie about the dots? Cause I didn't want to pay the lawman. I thought he was gonna make me pay him. Okay, so I'm going to, where's my mat? All right, I'm gonna put this mat is not sticky at all. Y'all need some new purple mats. I don't know which mat to use. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So Siser did come with this 12 by Child, don't text me about the dots. And if he finds out about the dots, because I know he don't watch my channel, y'all, Clarence told on me. If he finds out that it was me with the dots, that means Clarence snitched on me. All right, so I'm going to use, I don't even know if y'all can see me. I'm going to add my iPad back because I can't see the chat. Okay. Y'all, Clarence gonna snitch. Watch. If I get an invoice in my mailbox for the lawman. I'm gonna use his card to pay it. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna use his credit card to pay it because he gonna snitch. Y'all, I think this is the Sparkle, to be honest, but I'm gonna use this, which is it's a Siser product. I got it from Heat Transfer Warehouse. This is just going to be for the little snowflakes. Y'all, these mats be tripping me out. Backwards. Hey, everybody popping in. I'm like completely discombobulated. I'm all over the place today, you guys. So forgive me. I normally have all my stuff cut out and ready. Today has just been one of those days where I don't have it together. But I'm trying to get it together. Okay. This one is going to be, I'm going to remove the auto weed box off the HTV. And then this one is going to be, this is only a 12 mat. So let's move that down. I'm positioning it so I can cut everything on one mat. And then this is the white glitter. Hey, everybody in the bushes. Okay, where is my right? And then I'm going to cut this on the Siser glitter setting. And I have to mirror. Almost forgot to mirror. All right. I'm looking through the comments. Hey, everybody that's popped in. Hey, everybody watching. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, you guys. I'm going to go through the comments and I'm going to look at all the buy-in information. I'm just trying to, like I said, get my life together. See, it did it again. Do y'all see how my mat is twisted? I don't think it was that bad this time because I'm not cutting flock. Yeah, it looks fine because I was cutting HTV and not flock, but y'all, it did it again. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on. So let me go ahead and we can start brushing in this flock. All right. We got the flock. We got the HTV. Let me plug my laptop in. And we can remove that for now. All right. Good night, Jesse. So I'm going to go ahead and start brushing in these rhinestones. I'm going to start with the outline, and I'm doing icicles on the outline. But yeah, does anybody have any questions? If I missed your question, you guys, because I'm not really like in the chat because I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry. Go ahead and ask it again. I will be more than happy to answer. Let me put this down so y'all can see me brushing them in. They're brushing in beautifully. You guys, when I was peeling it, I did not see any strings, the gooiness, the tackiness that's on the other one, which is a plus. And this is the second template that I have cut, and then I got it from 2 separate rolls. So the first template that I cut, I got while I was in Charlotte when she originally announced the purple flock. I got some of it. And then this template came from the second batch that she sent me, the 24-inch one. Same thing, no stickiness. Exactly, Karen. Is the latch in the back locked? It was locked, Delonda. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. Marilyn, at the beginning, I think you might have popped out because I didn't see an answer to the question, but I was asking when are we gonna do a big live again? I know the people were petitioning for once a month, which I am totally down for. I saw Delonda popped in on Patrice's live the other night. That live was 6 hours. I haven't gotten through it yet. I keep having to, stop and come back to it. So I haven't finished it yet. But I saw y'all was on there for 6 hours. So I am just brushing in. This is my outline for those that are beginners that are watching. Basically, you take this edge brush and then you kind of just brush in like a circular motion. Some people go circular motion, some people don't. I kind of go, it's like a mix between circular and like brushing downward. I fell asleep watching that live. I didn't get a chance to see Delonda's template. I have to rewatch. Yeah, I'm still watching it. Like when I'm not doing anything or I'm working, I cut it on. It's taking me a long time to get through it. Y'all, the baby likes watching YouTube, okay? That's why it's taking me so long. The baby came watching YouTube. They told me his favorite YouTube shows. So Miss Rachel and Falling Fruit have been on my TV for the last week. Every time I try to cut on, I tried to cut Patrice on the TV. What day was that? I can't remember what day it was, but I tried to cut it on and I'm like, look, let's watch the lady on the TV. Y'all, he wasn't having it. He was not having it. I had to cut the fruit back on. And then I keep trying to watch like movies. So like I like kids movies like Trolls. Yeah, I love Trolls. I love the Trolls movie. I love what else? There's a couple of those little Disney movies that I like. And I tried to turn some of those on to see if he'll watch them because that Fallen Fruit is taking me down, y'all. It is taking me down. I'll be falling like dozing off watching these little like he be so into it, eyes wide open. And I'm like nodding off. I'm like, please, can we watch something else, please? He kind of was getting into Trolls a little bit. Not that much though. Like I think he liked it because in the second one they sing more than they sing. I think they sing more in the second one than they do in the first one. So I cut on the second one and he was getting into it a little bit, except for like the parts where they would stop singing and like maybe do some talking. He would get bored. But then when they started singing again, he would be okay. Also, Clarence is at home with the baby. How is he watching me on YouTube and not Falling Fruit? You at home with the baby. How the heck are you watching me? He must have let him go to sleep or not. He must have didn't wake him up. I tried Gracie's Corner, and my son Levi loves Gracie's Corner, but he didn't really like it like that. Alrighty, I think I got this first part brushed in. Hey, everybody popping in. Everybody in the bushes. If you just joined, I am brushing in a template. I know I'm just not brushing in because I had to cut it because Romeo was acting up. But we got it together. This Let It Snow template is available in my Etsy shop. It is linked down in the description box, as well as my materials, the 24-inch flock I used today, which is this purple flock, the KTM mask, the Romeo, and the Rhinestones, and is that it? That might be it. All right, and I need to order some more KTM masks. That's my last little bit. Patrice says she don't like being in the bush. Girl, so I would be in your guys' live like in the beginning, right? I'll watch like the first 30 minutes, and then I will get demoted from the chat section to the bushes because my husband want to watch a movie, and I'm trying to sneak and watch. Y'all, this piece is not piecing right. I would be trying to like sneak and watch with my AirPods. So then I would have to be in the bushes because I can't comment. Now I done got demoted from the bushes, and I missed a piece. I done got demoted from the bushes to not even being on at all because the baby want to watch Falling Fruit. And then my phone be dead. My phone has been dead so much this week, more than ever, like ever in life. Well, I won't say that because I guess when my kids were younger, my phone would be dead then too. I just kind of got, thrown back into it. But like today, I said today, I was going to give myself some grace last week. I didn't really have a schedule. I didn't really leave the house. I didn't really do much last week except literally just bonded with Gavin to try to make, this whole process and transition easier for the both of us. So I didn't really do much of anything last week. But then today, look, do y'all see? No stickiness. No stickiness. No stickiness. All of them came up. That's what I'm talking about, Eve. McQuacken's crew. That's what I'm talking about. What was I talking about? No, I just forgot what I was talking about. I lost a diamond. I lost a rhinestone. I lost a rhinestone right here, so I gotta hand place it. And I have to cut my press on. What was I just talking about, y'all? If y'all watch my lives, y'all probably caught on to the fact that I literally forget what I be talking about a lot. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna set this off to the side and cut my press on. All right, let's brush in the second part, and then we have to weed the HTV, and we're good to go. So that was Icicles. This is Aquamarine AB. I don't know what I was talking about. I was demoted from being in the chat to being in the bushes to being kicked out completely. I actually fell asleep last night watching Eve. I was so doggone tired, but I did get the baby to go down like it was probably about 10 o'clock. And then I laid down and I had Eve playing on my phone and I fell asleep. When I woke up, she was doing the giveaway. I'm like, dang, I'm always watching the replay. None of them look like they got stuck. No, Leslie, none of them got stuck. I think I poured too many this time. My grandson loves Baby Shark. Yeah. I haven't tried Baby Shark yet on YouTube, but when we were in the car, I did turn it on the radio, and because he was getting a little fussy. And I drive a Yukon. So the inside is kind of big, so I can't really, with my seat up, you know, I drive with my seat not close to the steering wheel, but closer, because I'm not like super tall or nothing. But I can't reach him. Like, I can't reach in the back and like give him his pacifier. So I was driving and he got fussy. So I turned on Baby Shark on the radio, you know, through the radio, and he got quiet. So maybe he likes the song. Maybe I'll try Baby Shark on YouTube. I got clearance to take him out of town, because every December we go to Florida. So last year we did Disney World, we did Epcot, and then we did Universal Studios. One of the parks at Universal Studios is what we did last year. This year we are doing the second part to the Universal Studios, which I believe is called Treasure Island or Island Adventure or something like that. So we're going to do the second park, and then we're doing a 6-day Caribbean cruise. Now, y'all, this trip has been booked since like March. And when I agreed to take him, they originally told me that I couldn't take him out of state. I had to get it okay through the court. And for like a week, I was panicking because I thought I was going to have to cancel the trip. And, you know, I had already told the kids about it. And CJ's birthday is December 8th, which is the day that we're leaving. So, you know, I was kind of panicking a little bit. But everything worked out. We can take him with us. I just have to get on Amazon and try to find him some summer clothes, because, you know, the stores like Target, Walmart, they don't have summer stuff out right now. And he don't have no clothes, no summer clothes. So I was on Amazon earlier filling up my cart with like little baby shorts. But I'm so happy we got cleared, okay? I'm not even gonna hold you up. I was like kind of legit panicking. I was gonna be so upset if we had to cancel. It was either gonna be because my parents are coming. It's like a big, huge family trip that we do. So my parents were coming too. And basically what they were saying was like they would cancel and stay so that I wouldn't have to cancel on the kids, and then they would stay home and watch the baby, but basically cancel their portion. Not cancel, because they wouldn't be able to get their money back. So basically they were saying they offered to skip out so that I wouldn't have to cancel on the kids. But I mean, that's still a lot of money, but it worked out. So we leave December 8th, and we don't come back till December 16th. Y'all, I have to sneeze so bad once again. Every time I get on live, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. What is going on with this stick? Yes, they do. I'll catch the rest later. Okay, have a good night, Delonda. That's a very pretty blue. Thank you. This is Aquamarine AB, and it looks so good on navy blue, which is what I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on a navy blue shirt. It looks so pretty on a navy blue shirt. Thank you, guys. Oh, right. I'm almost done here, and I still have to weed the HTB, which that shouldn't take long at all because they're not big snowflakes or anything. Now my nose is running. There was something else I was gonna say. I lose my train of thought a lot. Right now I'm just picking up any extra stones that are on the template, and then this is acting crazy. Picking up any extra stones that are on the template, not in holes, and putting them in the holes, and then we got to get, you know, all the holes filled. So we can go ahead and pick this one up. And then we just got to weed the final, and then we'll be ready to press. So if you guys can, what are your top 3 favorite rhinestone colors? No, let's do 4. Top 4. I think that's a solid number. Like if you were talking to a beginner, and they asked you what were your top 4 favorite colors, what are you going with? For me, I'm going Labrador, Violet Volcano, and they don't have to be like matching colors because I really like this Aquamarine AB, even though it doesn't really go with the purple, the Violet Volcano. But I would say Aquamarine AB. What's that? 3? Labrador, Violet Volcano, Aquamarine AB, and Black Diamond. Okay, here is this template. Let's go ahead and pick this up. No, that's not gonna fit. Sorry, that was probably really loud. A lot of y'all saying light cyan. I haven't tried the candy. No, I did see the candy apple when I was in Charlotte. I don't have it yet, though. I like icicles too, but I think I like a Labrador more. Again, look at that. All coming up. All coming up. Every last one of them. What? There we go. Yeah, I gotta order some more KCM masks. Alrighty. Now I got to weed out this vinyl, and then we are ready to press. Crystal, Jet Black, Candy Apple, and Aquamarine. No ABs. Hyacinth AB, Violet Volcano, Crushed Ice AB. That's a good one. Where are we at? Winter Green and Grape. I really do love the Winter Green a lot. Grape is very similar to Violet Ice. They're a tad bit different, but they're similar. Tanzanite, Black Diamond, Light Topaz, Violet Volcano. I haven't tried the Tanzanite yet. Yo, there's still a lot of colors I haven't tried. Everybody thinks I have all the colors because of my little shelf, but I really don't. I have a lot of AB colors, but I don't have a whole lot of the like regular colors. I think I have almost all the AB colors, to be honest. No, that's not sharp enough. This is sparkle. This is not glitter. So I thought this was the glitter, but it's not. This is the silver sparkle HTV, which is still very, very pretty. I like it just as much as the glitter. I need my tweezers. I was thinking about doing puff, but I felt like the only puff that would really look good would have been the metallic. And for some reason, me and the silver metallic puff do not get along. This is going to be so pretty though. Okay. Blue Sapphire, Aquamarine, AB. Dorado, Black Diamond, White Opal, Candy Apple, Pink Opal. I like the opals too. Peridot AB, Crystal AB, Orm Dorado. That vinyl is really cute. What color? So this is the Siser Sparkle. Siser Sparkle. It looks really, really good when it's pressed. Y'all, I always said the way I did this white glitter is really atrocious. I was just slapping it on there, not even paying attention. Because I put it right in the middle. Why would I do that? Are y'all cooking for Thanksgiving? I'm not cooking a huge dinner. It's just going to be because of the baby. I'm not going to do like a big family thing just because I don't want to overwhelm him. It's still so soon. So it's just going to be my family, my parents, maybe my mother-in-law, just a handful of people. Y'all, this didn't cut right. Remember when I said my mat twisted? It did twist because this doesn't look right. I'm going to press it anyway because the shirt is for me, and y'all probably won't be able to tell, but I can tell where it started to mess up on the cut because this snowflake looks weird. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Hey, everybody in the bushes. Everybody that just popped in. I'm just about done. About to press this. I don't know if y'all can see right here on the snowflake. It didn't like cut right here. That's where it started to mess up at. But oh well. I'm gonna press it like right here. It don't look the same as this side, but whatever. Small little thing. Shirt is mine. I'm just gonna rock with it. So I really don't feel like recutting it or wasting any more vinyl. Let me get my iPad and we're gonna head over to the press. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. I'm using a navy blue Gildan shirt. Have you used any metal lace? Yeah, I do have the black, I think black silver or black silver black. I only have that one. I think it's silver black. I don't know. I think it's silver black where it's silver on the outside, black on the inside. That's the one that I have. All right, I'm gonna give this a quick pre-press, and then we're gonna line up the outline. I'm just kind of eyeballing it because it's for me. Again. Okay. And I'm pressing at 350 degrees for 12 seconds for the rhinestones. And for the HTV, I'm pretty much going to use the same setting. All right, let's see where these go. Now, I may have to use a pressing pillow because the rhinestones are kind of, I feel like are going to make it hard for me to get this pressed. But we're going to figure it out. We are going to figure it out. Let me get my pressing pillow. The HTV before the rhinestone. So yeah. So if I wanted to make my life easier, I would have did it that way. But I needed to line it up a certain way because the HTV goes inside of the outline of the rhinestones. So that's why I did it this way. Now again, I may very well have just made my life hard. But like I said, we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna cut this time up a little bit. I'm not adjusting the temperature, I'm just adjusting the time. But yeah, hopefully this pressing pillow gets the HTV the amount of pressure that it needs, because the stones are making, you know, the HTV sit higher, so it's probably going to be hard to get it. Yeah. Dang it. I may have to get my easy press. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I think I'm gonna have to get my easy press, my handheld one, because it really didn't press at all. So I'm going to grab my handheld press. I will be right back. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my Cricut Easy Press, my little small one here, to press this HTV. And if you're a beginner and you're wondering what the heck I'm doing because I'm making my life hard, I have to use the mini press to press down the HTV because the rhinestones are, they elevate off the shirt. So to get the HTV to stick to the shirt around the rhinestones, I'm going to use the mini press to press it. And I'm going to do all 3 of them, and then I'll press the other layers. So now I'm just waiting for my easy press to go ahead and heat up. And then we'll go ahead and press this HTV. But this is going to be so cute. I didn't get to look at the comments, but are y'all cooking for Thanksgiving? I'm not gonna stay down there. Okay. And then I'm just kind of taking like the mini press, and it has like this corner on it up here at the top. I'm just using this corner to really push that HTV down so that it adheres to the shirt through the rhinestones. And the reason that I did it this way was because like I said, the HTV, I put the border around it. The rhinestone border is around the HTV as well. There we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the second layer of stones. And I think I lost a stone right here, the aquamarine. So I'm gonna have to grab one. All right, that looks good. Full spread, 2 20-pound turkeys. Oh my goodness. I'm not making any turkey. I actually don't like turkey like that. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to press my other 2 pieces of HTV, but I'm going to use my Easy Press to do it. My alarm keeps going off. I'm going to do a final press when I'm done as well, just to make sure the HTV is nice and adhered to the shirt. If you don't have one of these easy presses, it's definitely comes in handy for like smaller little things, intricate things like this. I've had this thing for a long time. There we go. And then one more. Y'all, this snowflake looks crazy. This snowflake looks crazy. That's okay. If you are catching the replay or you are new here, one of my favorite sayings is, "This shirt is for me." Because most of the time it always is. And I don't know about anybody else, but I am no perfect crafter. I'm just not embarrassed to mess up in front of 116 people. But I am no perfect crafter. Okay. Oh, that little piece is not down yet. How many files is that coming across that don't have a 24-inch cutter? This file, the Let It Snow file, it's just for the rhinestones, it's 2. So the outline and the inside, and then the SVG parts, so 3. But the rhinestone file is 2. This glitter is taking a little bit longer. There we go. I'm going to do one more press. There was a stone that I thought was missing somewhere. Now I don't see it. Might have been right here. I'm just going to add one right there. Sometimes when I'm using the KTM mask and I'm putting it onto the shirt, like I have stones that may have like popped off or something. Actually, there it is. I found it. And I'm going to do one final press. watched your video of how to convert to sublimation. Do you have to have all 6 colors, or can you do it with just the 4 main? So when I converted mine, I did start off with just the 4 colors, but I did eventually add in the other 2. I would say definitely have all 6. I've heard from other people that if they don't have all 6 colors, that it damages or messes up the printer somehow. So I'm going to switch over to my laptop so I can show you guys this shirt. But I would definitely use the 6 colors just because you don't want to mess up your printer. Now I did, I started off with 4 and then I added in the other 2 maybe like a week or 2 later once I got the other 2 colors, because the first pack I had didn't have the photo black or the gray. And then I added it later. Not too much later. Maybe it was only like 2 weeks. But definitely I would suggest having all 6 just to avoid messing up your printer in any kind of way. Can anyone share where they bought their Romeo from? A lot of people got their Romeos from different places. I got mine from Siser. Okay, so this is the final projects, final design. We did icicles on the outline, aquamarine AB on the inside. This is, let me see if y'all can see it up close. Not really. Y'all, the camera's not really doing the sparkle justice, but this is sparkle, this is white glitter, and this is the Siser sparkle. But I love how the aquamarine pops on the navy blue shirts. I love how it pops on black shirts too, to be quite honest. I bought my Romeo from, yep, a lot of people got theirs from HSN when they were doing, I think it was like a sale, a bundle sale or something like that. Yeah, they have a bundle for $714.95, which is crazy because the one I linked down below from Heat Transfer Warehouse is like $6.99 for just the press. I mean, just the cutter. I'm sorry. How long have you had that printer? I got the printer 6 months ago, I believe, 6 or 7 months, and it's the Epson Eco Tank 8550. Thank you guys. Thank you. How long have I been on here? 2 hours. Struggling my life away for 2 hours. But yes, this is the final design, you guys. And if you wanted to, nope. I was gonna say if you want to opt out the snowflakes, you could, but you can't because the border has the snowflakes in it. But that's all I'm doing for tonight because the other template that I wanted to do is not cut because, again, Romeo was acting crazy earlier. So, yeah, I'm not about to cut that. And my craft room is a mess. Every time I'm done on live with you guys, my craft room is an absolute mess every single time. Yes, guys, remember to hit the like button. I am multitasking. Which did you press first, the vinyl and the rhinestones? So I did press the outline first. Now, is that the smartest thing to do? Probably not. So what you could do is lay down the outline because, again, the snowflakes are inside of the outline. So that was why I pressed the outline first. But then I did have to go in with my easy press to get the HTV to get pressed down because the rhinestones elevate on the shirt, or they elevate the shirt. But if you don't have it the mini press or something smaller to get your HTV on there after you've pressed the outline, then you could line up put the outline down, line up where your snowflakes are going to go, and then take the outline off and then press the HTV first and then put the outline on top of it. But the outline does go around the snowflakes. So that's why I did it that way. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night. Yeah, I do have to get going. I have to give Gavin a bath, get him down for bed. Hopefully my husband has not already put him down because it's too early. I don't want him waking up in the middle of the night. Next week, I'm going to try to do something different unless somebody sends me something in the mail again. What are the colors in the shirt you're wearing? It is Violet Volcano, Violet Ice, Light Cyan AB. The word enough is Black Diamond, and then the outline is Labrador. I know how you feel about clean. I never clean up. I'm going to come in here tomorrow and I'm going to clean up, but I'm not cleaning up. I'm literally about to exit out of here, put my coat on and walk out, but it's like stuff everywhere. See, it's like stuff everywhere. And then I always come in Tuesday morning, like, what have I done? What have I done? But I'm going to do it again tonight. I don't care. But yeah, guys, so that's all we got for tonight. Is that template in your Etsy shop? Yes, it is. It's linked down below. It's in my Etsy shop. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm not going to be live again before Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if Patrice is going live tonight. I mean, not tonight, tomorrow night or not. But if she is, I will see y'all in her chat. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving and a great week.